everyone, it's Alexandra with your Fridays on a daily dose. So this week we are doing the scary things tag, and yeah, I'm just going to get started. The first question is the scariest real life experience, and it wasn't really my experience, but because it had happened to someone that I was very close to, I was very, very scared at the time. My freshman year, I was living on campus for the winter intersession period, and my boyfriend at the time, Michael, was coming to my dorm to hang out one evening. We were gonna, I think, get dinner and watch a movie or something. But he told me on his way over, someone was like following him and then had started to chase him. So he literally ran all the way to my dorm room. The next question is the scariest paranormal experience. And I haven't really had any paranormal experiences. My mother has, though, but that wasn't really that scary. But I guess I'll tell it anyway because it's paranormal, and who doesn't find paranormal stories interesting at the very least? But some background of the story. So in December of 2007, my father passed away from cancer. I was 13 years old at the time. And a few years later, I want to say this happened when I was, I think, a sophomore or junior in high school. So it was like around 2010, 2011. And my mom told me that she had walked into her room, and just the first thing that kind of like overwhelmed her, I guess, was just the smell of my father's cologne. I don't know if there was any cologne actually in the room, or like if it was like a cologne that my dad had used like years ago. I just know that my mom had said it smelled like my dad's cologne. I feel like I'm telling other people's stories. Anyway, the third question is, have you ever known anyone convicted of a violent crime? No, don't really know anyone personally who was convicted. The fourth question is, are you afraid of the dark? Why or why not? And this is a situational fear, I guess. In that if I am alone inside, or like, if I'm inside and it's dark, regardless if I'm alone or not, I typically am not afraid of the dark. If I'm walking around outside in the dark, then yes, I'm very afraid. And I believe that is just a product of what happens when you live in a patriarchal society. Women are taught to always be really, really careful and super cautious if we are outside and it's dark and we're alone. But that is the only time that I'm really afraid of the dark. The fifth question is, does your hometown have any scary stories or legends? And I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. The sixth question is, what is your favorite urban legend? I don't really know what classifies as an urban legend. And the seventh question is, what is your scariest nightmare? And I briefly mentioned it in last week's video with the dream tag, but I experienced sleep paralysis once, where I don't think I really went into much details last time except that I was just being strangled. But the scariest thing was that the person who was strangling me resembled but didn't look like, I knew it wasn't, but it just resembled my current boyfriend, Cameron, which you guys saw in the Dare Week video that I titled Pants. Yeah, it just really resembled him, and so that was just the scariest thing, was that it was someone that looked like someone that I care about very much. So that was it for this week's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you guys so much. Yay! Free hand, no tripod. Bye! And I was pretty much glued to my window, just like, turn out all the lights. I don't want people to know that I am here. I don't want to get killed.